Hello. We are going to be doing the Muzan Blood Raid for the secret unit. I currently don't have a secret unit, but one of my friends do, and they didn't know how to do it, so I decided to make this video because I didn't see anyone else doing it. This is my own method on how to do it, and it requires 2 units. The first unit is Irwin. You see right here. It's gonna be our buffing unit. We're gonna cycle buff through them. And then the next one is Aaron. Aaron is just gonna be pure damage for that. But this is one of the hardest raids in the game. So I expect for you'd expect it to be pretty hard, but with this method it's actually pretty easy. It's hard to get correctly if you don't use auto buffs, but if you use auto buffs it's pretty easy. You see, you go from to infinite, by the way. This is where the raid is. You go to infinite, you see from the spawn, right over at infinite, around the back you can see him sitting on the hill right over here. Okay, he's right here. So you're gonna talk to him, and okay, so you're gonna want to choose approach quietly. Are you strong? Prove it. I want to test my strength. And then you should see the mission right there. Like, you're gonna spawn in right here, right? So immediately make your way over to the back right. Put on your air winds. So it's gonna be 3 errands that are full, one that's gonna be like barely, and then you want to buff. I'm not gonna use the auto buff because usually it's gonna mess up. The auto buff is like really inaccurate in this game. Like, it's more inaccurate than it was in the original, so I don't really use it that often. I'm gonna wait for this first buff to wear off. Let's go on 2x. Okay, well, I just messed it up, but that's completely fine. This entire first wave can actually be won with only Aaron. Aaron can win this entire first wave himself. So that's perfectly fine that we mess up here. Okay. Second wave is where it gets a little bit more tough because, as you can see, like 426,000 HP. Like, that's quite a bit. If you're gonna manually buff, make sure you're always hitting it on time. If you don't, you know, you're gonna like miss out. Again, this raid is for Muzan Blood. If you want to send the secret unit, you literally need this raid. So, also you want to full upgrade that Aaron. Forgot to mention. Nice. It's pretty straightforward after your units are fully buffed up. As you can see, the Irwins have 66,000 health and the Aarons have 27,000. So these two combined will clear the entire thing. You could do it with only Irwins if you really want to, if you don't have Irwin. But it's gonna be a lot harder. Like way harder. So they go up by about 100,000 HP every single wave. As you can see, that's 660,000. Last one, they're going to go by like 120. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be at like 800,000. So watch out for that. This raid is pretty straightforward after you get all your stuff down and ready to go. Not much to it after this. You just kind of easily glide through it from here. So I messed up my buff here, I'm pretty sure. No, actually I didn't. Oh, I got it right on time. So as long as I just keep on buffing this last wave, I should win pretty soundly. Yeah, so I messed up my buff there, and as you're gonna see, I'm probably gonna lose this one because of that. I can also just like put a Blackbeard down like that and slow on both sides. Delete immediately after, because we don't want the Blackbeard to yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we are cooked on this one, but hey, it happens. If you're gonna do it manually, you have to really be paying attention. So I'm gonna be skipping until I'm at the last wave, but that shows you that even with this method, you can lose unless your auto buffing does work, which a lot of times for me, your auto buff, like my auto buffing just did not work. So I usually don't even do it anymore because the auto buff, it's like, it's so finicky in this second game because it's like a little bit off. But I'll be skipping until I am at the right point. We are on the 4th wave out of 5, and I'm buffing correctly right now. Again, if you do set up these automatically to buff, it's going to be a much easier raid. It's just I don't trust it to do that, but if you are confident in auto buffing, then you go ahead and do that. It's going to be way easier. So this wave isn't really that hard if your buffs do not get messed up. The first time was only because my buffs got messed up, and you'll see that it's kind of impossible to solo this with Aaron. Irwin, if you do buff cycle themselves, it is technically a little possible if you're max buff. It's going to be really close though. And I do recommend you to have Aaron next to Irwin, but you know, if you only have Irwin, you can try your best. Maybe if you had like Blackbeard. Yeah, but that's the entire raid right there. pretty simple after you get the buff cycle correct. It's going to be even easier if you know how to auto without it messing up. Yeah, but this is again my method on how I do this raid. I'm not sure if it's the best method, but it's the best method that I found. So, you know, I think it's not too hard. It's probably the only method that's in the game that can help you defeat this raid. As you can see, I have the Muzan blood right here, Jackson blood. Again, this is for the secret unit. I do not have the secret unit, so I can't show you the requirements for it, but I know it is 10 because all my friends do have the secret unit. So it's 10 Muzan blood, so you're going to need to do that raid 10 times. And you are guaranteed 1 Muzan blood per raid. Also, it is easier if your Irwin is leveled up, so just keep that in mind because the buffs do happen faster if it's leveled up. Always make sure to max out the Irwin before any other unit and you should be good doing that raid. Yeah, well, that's it. Peace.